For the first time in 27 years, India lost an ODI bilateral series to Sri Lanka. 27 long years. First time in the 21st century. And Rohit Sharma, the T20 World Cup winning captain, has had to preside over this loss. Now, after India were humbled by 110 runs in the third ODI, after the 2-0 series loss, Rohit Sharma came up and fronted the media. Now, he gave some very interesting points as to in which aspect India failed and where did they lag behind Sri Lanka. And he gave a very important statement on domestic cricket as well, because Rohit Sharma, the first question that was asked, were they complacent? Did India take Sri Lanka very lightly? Because they have lost a series for the first time in 27 years. Rohit, in that, just had one thing to say. It is a joke. If that question is that India were complacent, he said it is a joke. When you are playing for India, there is never going to be complacency. When I am captain, there is no chance of that. We all thought that Rohit and Virat to a certain extent had not switched on in this series. Remember, they had come after the break of the T20 World Cup. They are here for 3 ODIs because you very well knew that they were not going to play any more ODIs until February. They were playing the test series in September, but you would still have had a huge gap of nearly 80 plus days if they had not played. Now in the middle they have played. Now there is no cricket for India for at least a month. So that is why when you look at it, Rohit Sharma dismissed complacency. He said, as long as I am the captain, there is no chance that we are going to get that. Now on his approach. Every single time that you saw Rohit Sharma, ever since the 2023 ODI World Cup, you have seen him play with one template. He's hit quick 40s, he's hit quick runs, but he's never carried on from that. But Rohit Sharma, even in the batsman's meeting and even in whatever discussions he has, he's clear and straightforward about his batting. Rohit Sharma says, runs you make in the power play will be important, number one. Afterwards, the ball will spin. Under 10 overs, you will keep 2 fielders in the outfield and you have to take chances. The more runs you make at the top, it will be vital. We all thought that with the kind of starts that Rohit had given along with Gill, Rohit was the primary aggressor in all the 3 ODIs. Rohit went after the bowling and he still looked great. But then his lower middle order let him down. The left-right combination, it was all about, he stressed on one thing in the entire press conference. Individual batsmen's plans to combat spin. If you are playing out of your comfort zone, what is your plan B? That is the one thing Rohit Sharma stated. But he is clear. He wants to utilize the power play as much as possible and he's been doing it now for close to 1 year. But yes, it's not translating into big scores, but Rohit Sharma is not concerned about that. But now comes the major statement that Rohit has made on domestic cricket. India's weakness against spin comes from the fact that most of the players in the current circuit, barring a few of them, do not play the domestic cricket. They do not put their time in domestic cricket and that's where their spin skills are probably lagged on. Rohit Sharma said that we have not been bought on fast and bouncy wickets. We have been bought on slow, sluggish wickets, yet we struggle. But as far as the next bunch of players are concerned, he gave this very important statement wherein he said, we have to make sure guys who are available must play the Ranji Trophy. The domestic cricket is the backbone and crucial to everyone. Backbone to international cricket, crucial to everyone's prospects. We want to make sure it stays competitive. We want players to come from domestic circuit, not from IPL so much. He clearly has made it clear. He even made that statement during the India-England series that Rohit Sharma, he values domestic cricket. Whoever comes from there, even the current selection regime of Ajit Agarkar and the head coach of Gautam Gambhir, they are adamant domestic cricket performances will be given key benefits, be it Ranji, be it Vijay Hazare, be it Syed Mushtaq Ali. In this way, players will be encouraged to go back to the domestic circuit and perform. So this will make sure it is competitive at this point in time. We hope it stays competitive because for far too long, at least in this decade, this lost decade, we have seen players not giving importance to Ranji Trophy because of international commitments. But what did Sri Lanka do that India couldn't do. Smart bowling, yes. Conditions favoring them, yes. But the one aspect that he said was, we failed in the aspect as a batting unit as we could not pierce the gap. He was talking about the knock that Avishka Fernando played as well as Kusal Mendes. There they found the gaps very well, and in each and every game when you looked at it, even the lower middle order, they found the gaps to ensure that they could get to a good total. Which is why the SL players were very smart in the way how they batted. We were not smart enough. So piercing the gaps and playing smart cricket is something that they just couldn't do. And because of that, India have lost the series for the first time since 1997. Sri Lanka had beaten them 3-0 under Sachin Tendulkar's captaincy that time. We hope now that in this break the players are refreshed and that you begin your home summer with a high and you prepare for the BGT and the Champions Trophy in a good way. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.